Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So it is Saturday and that means it is weigh day. So this week I have absolutely loved the curry loaf. It has been so yummy. I've had it with salads, I've just munched on it when I've come in from work and I'm hungry. And yeah, I have so enjoyed it. I have also enjoyed the fresh fruit that I got from the farm shop, which is close by. And yeah, the flat peaches, oranges, strawberries, they were all yummy. I've also got back into doing like the baked oats. So I've done like the baked oat muffins. I've done some donuts. I've done, what else have I done? That might be it. Yeah, they just feel like they're a bit like naughty, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I really look forward to them and they are really filling. So I have enjoyed those. This week in regards to my sins, I finished on 11 sins, 12 sins, 13 and a half, 14, 11 and 15. So yeah, I've been kind of like towards the top end of my sins. I feel like by having the oats and stuff and boiled eggs, I've had a bit more variety in regards to like my breakfasts. I've really enjoyed my salads for lunches. I've had a couple of Subway salads which I've not had for ages and they were nice, they were good ones. And I feel like at the moment I feel pretty strong in regards to willpower. There has been 2 occasions in last week where I've took my nephew to McDonald's for his tea and I've sat there and not got anything, and I am a lover of McDonald's, so I guess I wouldn't even say it's been hard because it hasn't. I've took him, I've watched him enjoy it, and all I've done is had a sip of his Diet Coke that I've got him. Also on Friday night we went to the cinema, and let's face it, when we go to the cinema, normally I would have got like the biggest popcorn they do and then a supersized drink, and do you know what I did? I said to Rob, if you're getting a drink, we get Diet Coke so I can have a few sips throughout the film. And I took with me some Metcalfe's popcorn, which was 2.5 sins. I took a twirl, which was 6 sins, and I took a pack of Space Raiders, the pickled onion ones, which were 3 sins I think. So yeah, I ended the day on 15 sins and it was enough. When we were leaving, I said to Rob, do you know what, I could quite easily, well back in the old days I would have done, I'd have gone and drove through that McDonald's there, I'd have probably got a double cheeseburger, maybe a McFlurry, but yeah, it's just having that willpower to not do it basically. And I know it's hard, but I feel like because I've been doing this for so long, it's drilled into me, and sometimes I don't mind saying that you can feel a bit guilty, and I certainly couldn't get through without my weekly treat, definitely not. So I've got one more weigh-in until I go away for 3 nights. So we're going away to Shropshire for 3 nights with our friends, and we're staying on a double-decker bus and it looks really cool. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what the plans are in regards to food, but there will be some treats in there. I mean, at the end of the day we're going away and we'll enjoy it. So yeah, got one more weigh-in before we go and then that'll be it then for the year. And my plan is, I've got to do it, I've got to get to Target by Christmas. I'm giving myself plenty of time. What I've done is I've had a look at the calendar, and the last weigh-in before Christmas would be the 22nd of December, and that gives me 18 weigh-ins before Christmas. So in regards to my weigh-in this week, it was a taster session for Woman of the Year and there was lots of variety on the table. I took some donuts which were lovely, topped with they were like chocolate orange donuts with sprinkles. So if I can, I'll get round to doing a tutorial on here, because do you know what, people said they tasted like a Jaffa cake and they were really yummy. They felt really naughty, and you can have loads for your healthy extra B. There was a tuna pasta bake, which was yummy, so easy to make, so I'm going to probably have a go at that because I do love tuna. I wasn't sure whether I liked hot tuna, but it was really, really good. My mum did these strawberry like cupcakes, which were yummy. What else was there on there? My friend did these grapes and like wet them, from what I can gather, and then dipped them in like jelly crystals and then froze them, and everyone said how good they were. They were really, really nice. What else was there? There was a couple of the quiches. There was, oh, I also did curry loaf. I took that with me. Yeah, there was plenty of choice. Someone did like a mushy pea mayflower curry with rice. So there was loads to choose from. So yeah, that was good. In regards to Woman of the Year, I was really, really pleased to have been nominated. So, if I can find it, it's in my book. Yeah, I got nominated. So that was really, really nice that even one person had voted for me, because I won it last year and I kind of felt like this year I didn't deserve to kind of win it at all, because I've just been like that. So I voted for my friend Kelly, who goes, I've met her at Slimming World, I didn't know her before. She's got to Target recently. She's off at the moment for the school holidays, and she did struggle a bit, but she came back to group and she's losing again, and she's nearly back at Target. So I voted for her, and I was really pleased that she won it, because she deserved it, and I could tell she was a bit emotional about it. But when you've tried so hard for something and you get a reward like that, I think it just puts it into perspective, and yeah, you realise how far you've come and how well you have done. And like she said, you know, she just had to do it this time. You know, we can spend all our lives flitting about, eating rubbish and then trying to get it off, but yeah, she's done so well and she looked absolutely amazing, so that was good. Like I say, in regards to my target, I've got 18 weigh-ins before Christmas, and today's weighing results were I lost another 2 pounds, so that was really good. So that is my book. So today I weighed 13 stone 13, which means I'm back in that stone bracket, which I love being in. It's a total loss of 6 stone 10. So that means I have got 1 stone 6 to lose in 18 weeks. And there's no excuse as to why I can't do that. So that is my aim. I mean, originally, earlier on in the year, I aimed to be at Target for Rob's 30th. And obviously that didn't happen because it's been and gone. Another thing that happened this week, which was a big drama, on Thursday night Rob was going go-karting with his friends from work. So I kind of knew I had a night in, and I was going to catch up on my YouTube, make some baked oats, make my tea and stuff like that. So I went to Sainsbury's on the way home, got home, had my tea, and I didn't even really enjoy my tea, but anyway. And then I decided I was going to have a shower, wash my hair and stuff, and then get in my pyjamas and chill out. But I then, all of a sudden, whilst I was in the shower, heard my dad shouting me. And I thought, anyway, so I went down in my towel, and he said, Rob's trying to ring you. He's had his keys stolen. So I was like, so I rang him. I'd only been in the shower 10-15 minutes, and I had all these missed calls and, you know. Anyway, it turned out they'd gone go-karting and they'd all put the stuff in a locker. And unfortunately, when Rob had gone back to his locker, it had been broken into. Now, in there was his phone, his car keys, which had our house keys on for the front and the side door. His wallet was in there, which had like his bank cards in and driving licence and stuff. And some money, and his jacket was in there. So his car keys had gone with our house keys on. The wallet had gone. His phone was still in the locker and his jacket was still in the locker. So obviously he was panicking, thinking his car had been stolen. He went outside and his car was still there. So a member of staff, blocked his car in so that no one could steal it, because obviously they didn't know where the keys were. All they knew from checking the CCTV was that whoever had done it was still in the building. But obviously there was no CCTV in the changing rooms, because by law they can't do that. Now with regards to the lockers, you put a code in yourself and you make it up. And it kind of, afterwards from talking to staff and that, they said, well, if it's something simple, someone could guess it. You know, if it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it wasn't the most simple of codes, but obviously they guessed it. So his friend went to the toilet and Rob's wallet was down the toilet. So obviously he had to get the wallet out. One of his bank cards was gone. But it was bizarre because he had a contactless card in there, and they hadn't took the contactless, but they took the normal one, which kind of rang alarms, thinking something not right there. They took the money out of it, but there was next to nothing in it. We've now noticed they've took like the Nando's card, which is a bit of a bad thing because I've got loads of points on that, so I need to report that as stolen and get a new one. But I guess the worst thing was they took the car keys and our house keys, and our address was in the wallet on Rob's driving licence. So it's been a bit hard work because we've ended up having to change the locks on the house. With regards to Rob's car, the spare key, unfortunately, the button on it doesn't work. So we were in a position where it's a keyless car. We've got, obviously the key pulls out of the key, but because it's keyless, you just get in and have it in your pocket or whatever. So there was no way of us moving the car because the engine wouldn't start. So we ended up having to have the car towed by a recovery firm, taking it to their firm for it to be stored there, because potentially these people that had done it had our address, they had the keys to the car and the keys to our house. So it's been a pain. We've got it sorted in the end. He's been without a car for a couple of days. Got the car back this morning and we've had to buy 2 new keys. And obviously with it being a BMW, you go to the dealership and it isn't cheap, especially for keyless keys. Anyway, we've got that sorted. We've changed the locks on the house today, so it's a bit of peace of mind really. I mean, it could have been, you know, Rob's querying whether maybe they flushed the keys, but I don't think they would have gone down the toilet. I'm not sure. I mean, there were some people in there at the time. I have my suspicions of who it was. In fact, I'm pretty sure who it was, but you can't prove these things and you can't blame people. But I guess my point is that people just don't think about their actions and all the inconvenience that it's caused for us, Rob not having a car for a few days, the cost of it. You know, it's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds for us to sort that out when technically those keys are useless to them. So that has been a bit of a drama this week, but we got through it. And to be honest, on Thursday night, we was in a position where I was still out driving at 10:30 at night because we had to go to Rob's friend's whose locker had also been broken into. On the way back, Rob hadn't had any tea, so we had to get something. And I was kind of like in a position where I was in McDonald's drive-thru, and I had most of my sins left for the day. And I got a mini McFlurry and Oreo one, but I could have got a meal. Do you know what I mean? Just at times like that when you're feeling stressed and like your blood's boiling. But yeah, got through it to fight another day. So yeah, this week I'm hoping, I would love to have another £2 off. That would be fab. Yeah, so tonight I am going to my sister's and we're having a girly night with a couple of our friends. So it's just going to be like nibbles and stuff, and me and my sister are going to get some tea together. So that will be nice. So yeah, give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done already. Click that little bell that you see next to the subscribe button, because that will notify you of any future videos that I post. And let me know how you're getting on by leaving me a comment down below. So thank you for watching. Have a fabulous week and I will see you in my next one. Bye!